believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up.
Viral arrow!
From up above. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout state. The neutral game is much harder to control without a full drive game, so they'll be looking to fill it back up. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Jumps up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Elite brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Player 1, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Still scrapping for control, sets up with the jump in. What now? What a finish! Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Lots of aggression from both sides. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both players with no drive in the tank. Will this super art connect? Big counter. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Oh, with the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Time's the only thing moving here. Slices the ankle. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters are finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. The next hits him with a stopping block. Uses the target from burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in, player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. There's a change of sides. Both fighters planning something? Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take off of me. Connect going on the offensive. Crowns him from above. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got a cannon spike. Oh, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Solid anti-air. Closes it out.
No problems. Got to press on.
Fight! Round! Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in off of me. Picks up the counter. Just looking to impress with this super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Raw super art incoming. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Cannon spike. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Medium kick into. We've knocked him out of the air. Burnout weaves into impact to finish. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overdrive cannon spike. Sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Grabs him. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Cannon spike. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Okay, they trade hits. They need to rely on the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stop and pop. Jump. Medium kick hit. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fire. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Burnout activates. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Spin drive smasher. Flatlines him. Player 1 comes away with the win! Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Strikes back with the drive impact. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Nice read with the cannon spike.
Aiming.
Jump. Oh, burnout triggered. Gets the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Player 1 in dire straits with burning. Looking to impress with this super. Will we see a drive in? Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and Player 2 is crowned from above. Sets up with the jump in. Cashes out the cage right there. Gets the critical one. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Both sides getting ready. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Impact squat. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Punish counter set. That was the highest if I've ever seen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open off of me. Somehow manages anti-air in the clutch. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. What will they do next? Cannon spike. Wow, reads the counterattack. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. And they burn out in sync. Will this super art do anything? Serves them a knuckle sandwich. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Oh my God, raw super! I called it! I called it! Time to make them think they are done! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sets up with the jump in. Off of me. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Player
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Stays cool in counters. Backs them into the corner. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO. What will happen here? Player one will have to deal with this tape experiencing burnout. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to... Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Knockout and... knocked him out of the air. Jumps in. What's next? Gets the counter hit and the win. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both stopping up for the rematch. Cannon spike. Spikes. Neither of them willing to back off. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Good anti-air. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the jump in. Player two delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters are barely alive. Player one will have to fight back here without any KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Taking stock. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Jumps up. Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. How will they utilize this? Player two can't use any drive moves without a super art. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target pump, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Is this gonna kill?
Locked on.
Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? In there! Player one survived that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump in catches them. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Impacts a no-go. Gets right in there. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. That drive impact doesn't get through. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Misses the drive impact. Jumps. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now.
Who's next?
Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Still very early in the round. Will this super art connect? Goes for the super art? Taking stock. Player 1 has the meter lead. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Changes the pace with an air dash. Charges forward. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Smart play with the throw. This may be it. Will we see a drive in? Ooh! Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Knockdown and the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Spins are heating up. What'll happen here? A drive impact could end it all here. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hole. This may turn into a big chance. The drive impact doesn't work. Can they use their hooligan grab? What a reach! Closes it out! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. Not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked.
Don't you give away.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner shoot. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. And a super activation. Lugetso. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Hits him with a stopping block. Jump. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Were they baiting them into that? It's a good spot to use the super. A drive impact could end it all here. Going in? Looking for a check. They're going for the super art? Looks like they both want to stay out of the charges forward. Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Can they? That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in for the kill. What's next? Burns out. Taking kick out of nowhere. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Jumps up.
Don't you give away.
Combo with the target combo. Stays cool in counters. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. What's the play here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Cannon spike. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Brushes off the impact. A super art? That attack lands. It's a good spot to use the super. And they use the experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other? Hits them with a stopping block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this round going to develop? They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Just goes for it at this range. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 needs to use the nut of the corner here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Hits them with a stopping block. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Knockdown, and will we see a drive impact? How will they manage their drive gauge? Impact squat! The drive impact doesn't work! Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in? Time to reassess the situation? Life lead is there. This can lead to some big damage. Here we go! The player finds the target. Doing some quick planning.
Man, where you gonna run to?